Hi, this is Dan with Max Muscle Sports Nutrition in Colorado Springs. The following video was narrated by Dr. Phil Harvey, who happens to be the Chief Scientific Officer for Max Muscle Sports Nutrition. Dr. Harvey is also responsible for all the product research and development for Max Muscle, quality assurance, and lastly the regulation of our products within the industry. I've animated this video just to give a little more flavor. I've put some bullet points up on why this is going to be a good product for you. Dr. Harvey is going to be a little bit more in depth than some of the videos you've watched in the past, but sit back and enjoy.
It's a real cool formula from a science perspective. It does have, in the research of the product, the most science-based, efficacious, and safe ingredients. And at this point, I'm not aware of any, in terms of formulating anything actually better. We're still obviously looking at other ingredients as they enter into the marketplace, but it's really, the best product in the marketplace at this particular point in time. No product in the marketplace, and I've extensively researched this area of testosterone amplification in the light of the enforcement that's been going on with drugs, illegal pro-hormones and things like that. So the task here was to develop a product that was the strongest available, and it has to be natural and legal. So from my perspective, from our perspective in product development, there's no other product in the marketplace that we're aware of that's going to be as strong, as powerful, and as pinpoint focused to boost free testosterone levels, which is truly the important and unbound and bioavailable form of testosterone, to optimize the binding of free testosterone to the steroid receptors, which are called androgen receptors, and also to prevent the breakdown of testosterone to unwanted estrogen. So if you look at the formulations, we primarily have the testosterone modulator complex, the androgen receptor complex, and the sex hormone binding and anti-aromatase complex. This product is very unique, as I said, because of the ingredients, and you can almost look at the two T's as the two ingredients. These are both highly proprietary and standardized. They're testosterone from Integrity Nutrition, and also Testofen, which we do have in the Anabol EXT. In my opinion, you cannot find in the marketplace any other products that are science-based that do support testosterone levels. These are the two main products, and we do have them, and they're in the potent, in terms of the dosages, what the research and the studies have shown. So you really have, and this is the point, it needs to be educated to the customers. You do have this combination of testosterone and also Testofen. Testosterone, you may have not heard of. It's so new and unique in terms of its benefit, and because of its combination of what are called beta-cytosterols and also the saponins, these furanolate saponins in a 50-50 ratio, which really have shown to boost free testosterone levels. Testofen coming from fenugreek, also a very beneficial ingredient. The research on Testofen, if you look at these, and again, this is a trademark ingredient. This is, when you're looking at high quality, patented, trademark, there's, Testofen and testosterone, right now, there's some others that I'm evaluating, but I just want to let everyone know who's still on the call that the company Gencor has done a lot. They've spent a lot of their resources in the research and the science of Testofen, primarily on adult males. And a lot of the benefits, even though, the testimonials and the anecdotes are very powerful and beneficial, but, they're doing this under controlled clinical conditions, and the structure function claims that we can make are based on the science. At the last supply side meeting, the company did, present some of their findings and beneficial findings in males, especially on libido. And they did say they're currently conducting a clinical study in Australia in women, in adult women, on female libido using testofen. So, the results aren't out there, but anecdotally, they're seeing that some of the women who are either experimenting or trying or just curious, taking testofen, just testofen, not 2TX. Finding that it is improving their sexual libido. So the company is now sponsoring, and they're currently conducting a clinical study in Australia using testofen only on female libido. And hopefully their results will be positive, and they'll be presenting it at the next meeting. But, this is the kind of science-driven data that's very important in terms of developing a product, with the science that they're looking at. So there's definitely, some positives that could benefit women on a product like this. And now a new ingredient called maslinic acid, which has also been shown to be very similar to steroid benefit and also signaling that of testosterone. Those are really the three prime ingredients in the product. The L-carnitine L-tartrate is a new ingredient, LCLT, in terms of maximizing androgen receptor response, and of course a very powerful anti-aromatase complex. Generally in males, testosterone levels kind of peak around 35 to 40 years old and then steadily decline. And there's been, newer research showing in the United States in terms of American males that is accelerating. So basically what we're seeing in the landscape is that testosterone levels in baby boomers, et cetera, are declining at a much greater or accelerated rate, in the population. The other issue is a sex hormone binding globulin, and there's evidence showing that is increasing. That binds up testosterone along with albumin. So any male, and again, really the beneficial thing to do is actually have testosterone levels measured, both total testosterone, free testosterone, and SHBG levels in males, if they would want to do that. Go on this product. It's recommended the dose of the ingredients is in a single serving. 3 capsules is the amount that, will work, even though the directions say, you can take it twice a day. And I would give it about a 30, to up to 60-day period and then have that retested. And especially in, Larry, what you're mentioning about males 60, 70 years old, this is a essential product for any male. So, we're looking at it kind of in a dual purpose, not only for the bodybuilder, the extreme benefits of just testosterone for the anabolic effect, but also for the health benefits in the baby boomers who now evidence shows that testosterone levels are declining at a steeper rate based on this information. So definitely. But we recommended for a male 20 to 50 years old, the 3 capsules. That seems to be, the good recommendation. Now, over 50, and again, a lot of these ingredients are dose dependent. It's suggested maybe 6 capsules a day, the 3 and 3, so 3 in the morning and 3 later on. But Brian had mentioned he does mix it up with Tribustac, which is different genus and species of Tribulus. Not the Alatus, but the Bulgarian Tribulus terrestris, which, could work very well with this product. So it is an option. So one recommendation would be, the 3 capsules for a 20, to a 50-year-old per day, and then over 50, doubling it up. A lot of this is dependent on the actual levels of testosterone, and, we talked about this epidemic of low T. Especially males over 50, in their 60s can have, clinically deficient testosterone levels, and, a product like this and the complementary products, could help them quite a bit. The level 2, we recommended the 2TX with ZMA, and, everyone knows ZMA. It's contains these supportive vitamins and minerals for testosterone synthesis. And there is no ZMA in 2TX, so some individuals take ZMA by itself, but combining ZMA and 2TX, ZMA at 3 capsules per day at bedtime for a 30-day, would work as a really good secondary stack, or what we call level 2. So 2TX and ZMA. A level 3, we're kind of suggesting 2TX, ZMA, and the TribuStack. Now, the nice thing about our TribuStack formula is it does contain DHEA, and we haven't mentioned DHEA yet on the call, but DHEA is illegal, even using the term prohormone, and there's 25 milligrams of DHEA in TribuStack. So aside from the benefit of the Tribulus terrestris, and this is the Bulgarian Tribulus terrestris, which in the marketplace is the best. We use the best Tribulus terrestris in the formulas. That would complement very nicely with the other Tribulus alatus that's found in the 2TX. That seems to be a really nice, we're calling that level 3, again, 2TX, CMA, and TribuStack. When you have a natural product, theoretically there is no need to cycle because it's just supporting the natural processes physiologically and endocrine processes within the body. We're suggesting, if one did want to cycle, to stay on the products for 6 to 12 weeks. So you're looking at about 3 months and maybe a 30-day off cycle and then going back on, just as a suggestion. It's not necessary, but, sometimes in the cycling, individuals say, well, I'm not feeling the response anymore or something's going on. And, what would be recommended at that time maybe to cycle off. So again, we're suggesting a 6 to 12 week on cycle and a 4 week off cycle if somebody did want to cycle these products.